I don't care about the state. I'm going to try and make myself ruler of Rome. This is going to culminate, obviously, in Julius Caesar, who does succeed in making himself dictator for life of the Roman Republic.
First off, dictator and dictator for life are two different titles. Dictator is strictly speaking in times of crisis, and that's only for 6 months. And dictator perpetu, which means perpetual or lifetime, that's dictator for life. There's two distinctions between what the definition of that word means.
Which is tantamount to king, and he gets assassinated for it through their own personal greed.
How long was he dictator for life for? A month.
It's a love-hate because Caesar is very successful at playing to the Roman people.
What do you mean playing? He did so much for them.
So he becomes their hero, where he says, I'll be your champion against the state who doesn't care about you.
Mind you, the Senate is filled with nothing but oligarchs. To be a part of the Senate, you have to be a patrician, and that is a noble family at birth. Originally, there was about 30 families, and only then could you be a part of the Senate.
So Caesar will do things where he'll put on big shows for the people, and it's cynical. He's doing this to further his own political power, but he's presenting himself as a populist, in essence, even though he aspires to be a dictator, right? But it's a way of winning the people's support, because that's a tool for him in his struggle with other aristocrats.
It's not cynical, and it wasn't just shows. He capped usury. He banned compounding interest. He gave land. He expanded the Senate to include plebeians, which was the common people. It wasn't just for show. He was, in fact, for the people.
So a dictator in populist clothing.
Yes.
Yes.
When convenient. Other times he'll play to the aristocracy.
No. Him becoming a dictator for life is a byproduct of the Senate's greed, selfishness, and unwillingness to do things for the common people. In fact, for a fact, they deliberately blocked every single one of the aforementioned legislations that they tried to pass in order to give people what they were offered, what they were owed, what they were promised.
So the resentment boils and boils and boils, and there's this person that puts themselves
And they exploit it. They're demagogues.
But Caesar puts himself above the state, and that, I guess, the Roman people also hate.
No, the Roman people did not hate. The Roman people loved him for it. It was the Senate. Separate these two. You have senators, oligarchs, patrician, one side. And then you have Sicilians, plebeians, it goes on and on. Common people. There's two different factions going on here. Oligarchs against the people. And enough with these lies about Caesar. Caesar was one of the greatest heroes in